You just got yourself an air fryer and you're probably thinking, now what in the world do I do with it? You are not alone, and good news, you've come to the right spot because I've been helping people use their air fryer since 2020. And here's what you gotta know. If you can bake it, if you can grill it, if you can deep fry it, you can most likely air fry it. In the next 4 minutes, I'm gonna teach you how to use your air fryer. My name is Cathy and I've been empowering air fryer owners to use their air fryer for the last 5+ years. Come on into my kitchen. I'm gonna show you the fastest way to get started with your air fryer. First things first, go ahead and unbox it. Check the inside of the basket, make sure there's no packaging, and you're gonna give this air fryer a dry run first. So what I like to do is wash it out with some warm soapy water, wipe down the inside of the air fryer, put the basket inside. After you plugged it in, you're gonna find that power button, and then you're gonna crank the heat up as far as it will go. And then find the button that helps you change the time. Set it for 10 minutes and find that start button, and you're giving your air fryer its first dry run. That's gonna cook off all of those smelly factory oils. Don't worry, that's a normal smell. Now, I just need to tell you that you can cook so many different things in your air fryer. It's not just about frozen fries and frozen chicken nuggets. You can do steak, salmon, cookies, rolls, veggies, potatoes, bacon, enchiladas, casseroles, quesadillas, and a whole lot more. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can see all of the different things that I'm cooking in the air fryer. My goal is to empower you to do the exact same thing. Let's talk about air fryer interfaces. You're gonna see a lot of buttons happening no matter which air fryer you happen to have. Something that people get confused about are these buttons like roast, bake, dehydrate, reheat, preheat. Some air fryers have a setting for fries, vegetables, bacon, chicken. My advice to you is to just ignore those presets. Really, all you need is a button that says air fry. You see, when you have these other preset buttons, all it does is change the temperature and time. You can still adjust what happens. It's just kind of like a preset. In most air fryers, nothing really changes when you change these settings. You can see in this particular air fryer, it notes the fan speed and how it's changing inside the air fryer. But look, just stick with air fry, change the temperature, change the time, and cook your food. Because that's what you're doing in an air fryer. You're just cooking food. It's a mini convection oven. That small, compact chamber there just helps that air swirl around, which means food cooks faster. That's about it. You're not gonna follow the directions you see on a regular recipe or on packages for the oven. The quickest little hack is to always drop the temperature by about 25 degrees and start with the cook time in half of what the regular oven directions say. And then you just need to know two things. You need to know what the internal temperature is of the food that you're cooking. You'll always know that when you use an instant read thermometer. And you need to know the internal temperature that you actually cook food to. Guess what? I've made you a free download. I just like to hang it right inside my cabinet, right above the air fryer. This cheat sheet tells you the internal temperature you cook food to. That means if you're cooking steak or chicken or rolls or cookies or brownies, even potatoes, you just look at the guide and then you use your instant read thermometer, and this tells you when food is actually done. And again, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna cook faster in the air fryer than it does in the oven. You can get my free download right here or go to internaltemperaturecharts.com. This is my free download just for you. So in addition to keeping an eye on the food, you may want to shake it or rotate it about halfway through cooking. Now, I promise you I was going to do this in 4 minutes or less. When your food is done cooking, open up the drawer, let it rest for just a second, plate it, and enjoy it. But don't forget one more step. After the air fryer is cooled down, you gotta clean that basket out. I usually just grab a paper towel, wipe out the junk, then I spray on some Dawn Power Wash, let it sit for about 10 minutes, wipe it one more time, and then rinse it out with some nice hot water. If you can just stay on top of it, it's not gonna get crazy, yucky, dirty. You don't want that. What's really important is you don't make any of these air fryer mistakes. So be sure you watch this next. Click here to snag my free internal temperature chart. And if you're ready to dive in, this is what you're gonna make next. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.